Good evening and welcome to another epic episode of More Than Just Motoring, brought to you by Racing for Change. We would like to thank this week's sponsor for having us. For more info about this week's sponsor, please keep watching. Hope you enjoy the show with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of More Than Just Motoring, brought to you by Racing for Change. Tonight's sponsor, a title sponsor tonight, is Buddy's Motorcycle out in Wynberg. Thank you very much for Reese and for Buddy's. Buddy came on board once a month where we can basically speak about motorbikes, drag racing, and just the everyday life of biking as well. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a legend in the game with us right next to me, the King, who's King Cut. So we're gonna chat to the and he's a cat. So we're gonna chat to Sean, aka King Cut, and obviously Reese, about biking in general. Some drag racing we're gonna touch. I know Reese wasn't up in Kimberley, but Ari was there with his bike. I would love to have Ari here to just basically chat to us about what this experience was driving Reese's bike at altitude and how the experience was. But unfortunately, he's not there. Hopefully, Reese can put us some info onto that. But tonight it's all about the King, and let's jump into it. First time, gentlemen, good evening, Kat.
Good evening, Anwar.
Thank
Nice to have you.
Thank you,
Evening,
Reese. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Mr. Buddy. And then Ginger is here.
The cat is his ours. The cat is his own. Let's jump into you quickly, Reese. So, once again, thank you for Buddy's Motorcycle for coming on board for More Than Just Motoring. We create this biking platform once a month on More Than Just Motoring, where we talk about your business. First of all, you fix motorbikes and you drag them and you do what other stuff and dyno tuning as well. There by you. So in an everyday life from Buddy's, how does it work? And anybody come in there, just drop the bike and tell them, like, come more down.
No, it doesn't work like that,
Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay.
Look, we are getting quite busy at the shop
Awesome.
now. It's now going into our second year now of business.
Wow, awesome, man.
Unfortunately, at the point where now it's only you're allowed to bring a bike via booking.
But I mean, it also makes sense, otherwise you'll have the whole place full of bikes and falling over your feet, fixing a certain bike at a certain time.
Yeah. And look, we're still a very small company if you consider us to a lot of the other boys.
Yeah.
We're still growing. We're trying to get into the buying and selling now side of things. We're busy with Sandblast in Vapor. We just bought the Vapor Blaster last week, Saturday. So we're getting into all of the other nitty-gritty type of things.
Yes. But it's also it makes the business that you're in, it makes it more easy for you guys to fabricate as well.
That's the idea. Look, the plan is for us to do everything under one roof.
Awesome.
Where we don't have to outsource certain things.
Yeah, you're going to need bigger premises.
That's the other problem. That's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah.
So, but with saying that, you're building everything under one roof and stuff like that. As at Buddy's Motorcycle, you coming there to, okay, I want to decide now, here, I want to build a drag bike. I want to start do racing at Killarney International Raceway. And do you basically say, here, this is a good platform to start on? As you grow, you move a platform, or how does it work?
So basically, I'll tell the client, for example, what's your experience, stuff like that, riding bikes, how long, that type of thing. And for example, we just stretch lower bike, put a chain and sprockets type thing, simple things.
And this is now a normal street bike.
Yeah.
So once you say a sprocket and lowered and
so you basically get your center of gravity lower,
yes,
and change your gear ratios on the bike.
Okay.
So
and the other thing that makes the bike so longer,
extended swing arm.
Okay.
Look, that I wouldn't bother with as a newbie.
Okay.
I would start maybe your first 6 months just on a lowered bike.
And you can use the bike for road use and for track with the extended arm.
Look, I had a friend built him extended swing arm, and I started building arms. He commuted with his bike for 4 years.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Is that name Masudi?
Cool.
Oh,
that's crazy. So I always thought that if you have a extended length of the bike, it makes the bike, would say, not roadworthy, if I might say that, but it's got nothing to do with the handling of the bike. It's just the wheel that is.
That does affect the handling of the bike.
does affect that. Yes, it
so what it actually does, it moves your. For example, if you have a short wheelbase, you have more weight on the back wheel. The longer you make it, the lighter it becomes, because all your weight stays in the front suspension.
Got you. Yeah. So is this making the wheel at the back longer for not too wheelie?
But then there's a happy medium. We don't want it too long or too short. Because if you go too short, you're going to wheel. You go too long, you're just going to wheel spin.
Yeah.
because of the weight transfer.
Ja,
The weight is
so-
full. Jy moet ek leer baie
But then suspension,
Bike,
a whole lot of other things also comes into
no,
play.
100%. But as a newbie coming in there, look here, this I want to do. I've got for argument's sake, I've got a 600 for argument's sake. Let's go small, and you do lower gravity, lower the bikes, not extended
not
arm,
on a
just a
600.
sprocket, and then there we go, standard.
I would literally run that bike as it is first.
Wow.
Learn it to ride
Yeah.
on that power. You can ask her. He's been doing it longer than almost as
Short
long as I'm
bit.
Most of
alive.
us, I saw, when I found in the past with him, and I saw the date of birth, like,
Hey,
I'm like, okay, legend. Now I understand why he's legend and king. But yeah, that's really cool. And I mean, and your daily services as well as as a like a car. I would say I'm in the car industry, so you come in there in a service on a bike. What does a service on a bike entails?
General service.
Yes, a normal. Yeah, so say plug
Kyk,
in condenser.
baie keer 'n normal service by 'n bike ding, by 'n bike shop.
Yeah.
As olie en oil filter.
There's
That's it. That's it.
En
there's a
lubricant
big-
and chain.
there's a big difference between a service and a service on a bike.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that do a service
As
on a
'n
bike.
oil change.
That's an oil change, oil filter, spark plugs, maybe wash your air filter,
Ja.
That's it.
and clean a chain and
It's
spray it
adjusted,
and
ja.
that's it.
Yes,
So
yes,
forget about all the moving parts. On the bike.
yes. Yeah.
There's a lot more to a service than just
You see,
oil and a filter like a car, for example.
I get it.
to the average man, as most now, oil filter.
No way.
Most bikes run on iridium plugs.
Yeah.
And that's just like 100,000.
No, not a
Ah,
hundred.
Okay,
Yeah.
25
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a bike.
30,000 you can still.
So it's not every service that you'll do with plug
No,
change.
yeah,
but you
because
go
the
oil
bike
change.
service is 5,000 or 6,000 Ks. 5
Okay.
or 6. I don't know what.
Well, not via the book,
How much must it be?
not for warranty.
Okay.
Warranty varies. I think it's 10, 12, if I'm not mistaken, per
Oh,
service
okay.
or something.
But I mean,
like that.
service-
But I don't do that on my personal bikes. My
Because
bikes,
on my book it's stamped every like 5 or
you can
6,000.
do it like that.
But
Yeah.
isn't it better?
It's annually.
Oh,
So every year type of thing.
Oh,
you do
okay.
service stuff.
Oh, so normally a car will be 10,000 kilometers,
Yes.
irrespective if you do it in a year or in 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Same with the bike, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really, really cool.
I just know for myself, if I've done more or less 4,000-5,000 Ks,
Service.
because I can do it myself,
Okay.
I will do at least the oil and the oil
I do
filter.
the exact same on my
Yeah,
personal
you
bike.
know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I do X amount of drags, not 5,000 Ks, X amount of drags. So it could be 3 drag meetings, right?
Yeah.
3. And only I know how hard I am on the clutch. So maybe by the 4th drag, if I've done the 4th one,
Service.
I will get that oil out.
Okay.
Even if I didn't do 1,000 Ks.
Yes. No,
But
100%.
I went to Killarney
But the
and
thing
I've
is-
done 3 or 4 events.
But the
Eight
thing is
minute
also,
oil.
but the thing is also the amount of punishment the oil takes in that ride, the capitalizing thing. So a lot of people don't understand, the viscosities and all the stuff that will get thinner as it heats up. You can lose
just breaks down.
viscosity. Yeah, it
Look,
breaks
my
down.
bike, my drag bike, for example, doesn't get 50 kilometers on before oil change.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Hey?
Every event the bike.
So like how many
after every event,
how many rounds do you do?
Okay, every event, yeah. Okay.
You're lucky to get 10 runs. The other.
Help, ja, joh, okay.
No, dat
Maar
is-
hij loont 20,000.
Yeah, we lose. Yeah, so you need to change the oil regularly. in any
So
case.
yeah, when you hear Reese and Bas, hy twee sit hy.
Yeah, my clutch only lasted half a day.
So a lot of times, guys, they don't realize that hypothetically Reese will do one event. That clutch is maybe fried, and the next one he's got a brand new clutch.
Oh,
and brand,
100%.
hey?
100%. Every single event.
So
Really?
yes,
So you
Fresh.
that hard on the clutch?
Fresh clutch, fresh,
Fresh
oil,
oil.
fresh fuel, fresh coolant, almost everything basically on the bike. Just for that peace of mind.
Crazy.
yeah.
So guys, if you're out there, you're biking and you're thinking of having your bike serviced or just regular maintenance and check up on the bike, give buddies a hookup. There's a number, everything is on there on the page as well. Look them up, give them a shout and find out if they can accommodate you with the service, a bills, repair, anything out there. Give them a shout as well. So let's go to the king now. Reese is already laughing. Biking. So back in the day, you had a car, right?
Ja.
Ons nie die kar se maak want
ja.
dit was 'n golfie geweest. Almal se kar se eers was 'n golfie.
Golf one.
So what made you go from a 4-wheel to a 2-wheel?
Okay, I actually.
Okay.
So I actually started at 16.
Yeah.
On a 5 book, a 50.
Okay.
So my friend had a 50.
Uh-huh.
So I was 16 when my chommy gave me a ride and taught me
Problem.
on a 50.
Type is a problem.
Right?
It's
So
a problem.
So from a bicycle to a motorbike, a scooter bike,
Uh-huh.
a scooter bike, I saved up my money, and when I was 17, I bought my own 50cc,
Okay.
which
Okay.
I had till about 20 years old, 21, got rid of it and bought a Dodge Colt.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? That's
okay.
going.
That is names
That's a
I've
big
never heard. And I never heard before. All I know is the Kawasaki, Suzuki, Ducatis, and all those are BMWs. This is not there.
All right, so it's a 1975 Mark I Dodge Colt. It was a
Wow.
two-door. It was a beautiful car. And then I had it resprayed and put bags on, and
Like we always do.
right. So that was my first car. And then that car, when the motor packed up, I put a Toyota 1600. So it was a Colt Saturn motor
But they'll say,
with a Toyota 2T.
but they can, yo,
So 2T was 1600
yes,
and
3T
3T was
But
1800.
you get the 2TB was
Was side drafts, man.
2TB is the 1600. No, it's 800 long block.
Okay,
2TB.
yes, yeah. So I had the 1600, right? So I did a conversion to the car, and it went very well with that Toyota motor in.
How long was this ago?
They is
5 years ago.
that's like almost 40 years ago.
Now you look at that. At that year, you're 40
How
years
old is
ago.
Reese? Wait, what old is Reese?
21.
That's
It's 21 tonight.
I tell everyone.
Yeah. So this thing about that, you did conversion back then. What
Yes.
guys are starting to do now.
Conversions back
Crazy.
then, yeah. So I was like 22 years old, and I did 23 maybe. I did a conversion through that motor, put a Toyota motor and gearbox
Can
in.
you forget that?
So what happened actually after 2 years with that motor, this motor blew up,
Eventually.
right? And then I had it redone. I done it myself because I still worked at the brake company in Epping. And then I sent the head away to Joburg.
Mm-hmm.
And the
To
guy,
Port,
yeah,
or
to
whatever.
Port and
Ah,
to Port and Kansas.
Valves.
So that guy was called back in the day, 38 years, 40 years ago, was the Richie Jude.
Ah, yo!
Yo!
I look at your age big, no.
Yo!
There's so many of you guys that don't know that, guys.
Richie Jude was back in the day, right?
Yo.
So,
Yo! Hey,
so
Hey.
Richie Jude did the head and the cam, and I did a conversion where I put the V6 Weber on.
36 DCD.
36 DCD, no? The V6 with the two little ratchets.
Yes. Yes.
Hij is er net gehakt. Die kan het afgebrengen.
Playing it, I can eat
Ja, wat gaat die aan? Anyway, I learned about you could buy the gears most
Correct.
from Tonnesons. You could
And
buy the
there
gears.
is another place also called.
Windsor.
Here we go. Nee, ik heb het gehoord, ik heb het opgelezen.
So anyway, that car, it made name for itself. My Dodge car. I upgraded it eventually to a GTI Mark 1, the original one.
Wow.
So back in the day,
That was not the
There's
Rabbit. That's not the Rabbit.
no,
that's
no,
the
no,
one, the
no,
GTI.
no, that was the
It was the
GTI
cage
Mark 1.
with the Cagetronic.
Cagetronic,
Here
yeah.
we go.
So I bought the car from a friend of mine, Gary Diedrichs. He had the car modified by Roger Taylor,
Also van de name in the
right?
game.
Johannesburg.
Yes.
And Jesse Haggard was
Oh.
a mechanic.
Groot namen wat hier komt. Groot namen. Groot
So it
namen.
was a Roger Taylor head, but tuned
By
by Jesse Haggard, right? He must used to do the stock car racing.
Correct. He's still doing it.
Jesse Haggard.
Jesse is still driving.
Yo.
We interviewed Jesse last year. Awesome gentleman. You're knowledgeable
That-
and he's
That
driving.
Jesse Haggard goes back to Goodwood Show.
Yes, correct.
Anyway, so I bought the car from Gary Diedrichs. The car was very quick,
For
but
its time.
for its time, but
Yeah.
but I managed to find a guy in Cape Town, and his name was Mike Dixon. Michael or Mike Dixon.
We all know him as Mike Dixon.
Yeah, Mike Dixon, right? So I got intro to him because he made a very fast golf racing at Killarney. Very fast. I took the head to him and he done the head. And then he, the guy that used to race, I can't get his name at Killarney, was a golf specialist. He then, people didn't know on the Cagetronic.
Yeah.
Talking about him. Talking to him yesterday.
Oh, okay. So,
Andrew de Bruin sê, "Kat, zeg jou age weer." Andrew, how are you, brother?
look here, guys, I'm turning 61 in a few months. So
No. Nothing wrong with it. It's all about the knowledgeable person that we're chatting with.
there,
Knowledgeable
there
person.
we go.
About basically his journey through racing, motorsport, and
Transitions.
biking.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Carry on.
so for me, it's biking was afterwards. Cars was
Mainly.
yeah. So started that with a 5-bob.
Yeah.
Even modified by 50. Even modified by 50.
Niks kan standard bly nie.
Just can't stand the blade, right? Anyway, with this GTI, this guy Mike Dixon, I just can't get the guy's name that tuned it, but
Yeah.
people didn't know, and which I didn't know, that on the KJ-tronic
Yes.
there was a four little screws, like a star screw, which you had to turn out. You put an Allen key down, and you could up the fuel pressure
Correct.
on the pump.
Correct. Hoe sê hulle sê, hoe cool dinge sê, die toilet pot.
Yeah.
So inside there
Yeah.
you do that. Yes.
Right. So on that pump, the distributor pump of
Yes.
the KJ-tronic, they had
Yes.
these little screws
Correct.
like a star or
Yeah.
whatever. And then when you unscrew that, you could
Another energy, the
So
pressure
you would
per
re-
injector.
per injector. So what I watched was you rev the car very high,
Correct.
you turn up the pressure till it floods,
And then you turn off.
and then you
Google.
and then you turn it a half a turn back or a quarter turn
What
back.
is your preference?
Oh yeah. And I had the vernier gear and I had a 260-degree cam. And when that guy tuned it, right? Because he's still this VW guy back in the day at a workshop in Woodstock. When he was done and I came back to his workshop, the smile. It's like,
It's big.
my bro,
Wat se gemaak?
my bro, he said no. He said no. And be it as in my Indiana, M5, Prince George Drive,
The naughty
Strandfontein
naughty days.
as illegal racing.
Yeah.
You're up against side-off
Yeah.
cars and you're up against the Datsuns. And so from my Toyota that I made quick, then obviously guys make their cars quicker.
You will never be the fastest in the car.
You're never going to be the fastest. You'll be the fastest up to a point.
Yes.
You only have your turn.
You'll only have your
100%,
turn. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Then the rest catch up and then it's again dollars.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Is that
Dit is my phone call for interview. Ek moet se mooi.
okay? So
Ja, dat was reg, but
So anyway, let me just do that to my volume. There we go. So
gentlemen, we do apologize.
anyway, so after my GTI, you'll see there's another bike there.
Yes,
There's
that is a VFR.
no, that's a
TZR.
two. Yeah.
TZR.
So with that, I had that.
Yes.
That TZR. And that was a 2-stroke reverse cylinder.
Is your
Okay.
price? So that's not now.
Sure.
That's legends. That's legends now. That's
So,
antique.
so that bike, now, TZR, you didn't get it in this country. So it was fully imported, and the people that raced it, who sponsored the racing team, was Winston. Winston, guys, for yellow activity, weet je wat Winston is? Cigarettes,
Cigarette.
eggs,
Mm.
Gunston,
Yes.
Benson and
Back in the day,
eggs.
yes.
Yeah, so Winston was a cigarette company that sponsored that bike.
Okay.
Then they sold the bike after 3 years, and they sold it to a guy that raced it in Kalani.
Okay.
He raced it for a few years, and I bought it.
Okay.
So I'm actually bought now a fully worked bike from Winston Yamaha.
You?
Yes,
That was
So
cool.
that was the Yamaha you bought then.
that 2-stroke
Okay, it was the Yamaha.
250. That thing was faster than a RD 350.
Sure.
So
Yes.
did you drag that?
It
bike?
was-
RD 350 back in the day was the
You're right. That was faster, and that bike now was one bike slower than a RZ 500 flat out.
But aren't you mad at yourself? You sold that thing today?
Look,
NC.
the problem is now you don't get space for it.
Yeah.
The barrels, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know one guy that's rebuilding them still.
Who?
Frankie.
Frankie.
Those places, you got like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years busy with clients.
So that time, because it was an import bike, to get parts of that,
Because obviously it was
yeah,
a struggle.
so when something went wrong, I had spare barrels. I
And that was carburetor, obviously.
That was a carburetor. No?
Yeah.
But Reese, that thing, no? Kevin Dietrichs had an RZ 500. He only passed me top end by basically a bike or two.
Yeah, it's like a booster compared to a superbike.
Yeah.
You only can fetch you there 200 plus.
People, if you don't know what the RZ 500
I
is,
don't know. We don't know.
You,
I don't know.
do
No,
you know what
no.
it is, Reese?
Oh, you should
I'm
know.
old school.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you know?
but I'm old school.
Oh wait.
If you own a RZ 500, no, it's worth a moersalare. It's worth a moersalare money.
More than a quarter of a bar.
Yeah.
Wow.
And eventually I got onto in 1999. That's when I got into a
Suzuki.
no, it's a Honda.
A
That's
Honda.
why the Honda jacket.
Okay.
That famous jacket, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I had a
Honda.
Honda for 5 years,
Okay.
a 600, and that is where my thing in 2000. I bought it in 1999, September, and 2000 I started doing drags at Killarney.
Okay.
That's with Sharif Reynolds.
Yeah. All
with
the old
Ibi,
schools.
with
Yes.
Suleiman, and I don't know what names. You know, that's where.
And that's looking at this is 26 years ago. We were on the bike and basically doing
that's
drags.
20. That's going back.
Can you remember the time when you did with the bike?
Okay, so for
And that time they used to drive towards Cape Town and not to Malmesbury. Am I correct?
no,
That was still there.
always just
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
So let me just clear this thing on A, no?
Okay.
And
Come and go.
his mensen op race.
Times.
Yeah. Yes, people here that's maybe tuned in on race info.
Oh, okay. I heard about them also.
Yeah, race info. And then the other one is RR, the RR group. Okay. RR group, no? So yes, mensen op die RR group, it's a very big group, and race info.
Yeah.
So I get told times of 26 years ago,
And
it
today,
was a mechanical watch.
enough.
But look,
Hey, nah.
the timing system of back then, it was valid for that era.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't compare it to today's
No.
timing systems. Look, there's a lot more technology.
Technology, correct.
But time's time.
Ah, wait. I agree
Everyone
with that.
ran over the same quarter mark at
Yes.
that time.
If
You
you
know
look,
what I mean?
if,
So
Wait,
what
hold
difference-
it.
if you look at Formula One racing, for argument's sake, back in the day they did the 1 minute 20 second.
Yeah.
Then now they're doing a 1 minute 10 second. But the cars is faster.
Yeah.
Technology is quicker. Technology is quicker.
Timing
time is
systems,
No, but
so they do
everything
timing-
changed.
Exactly.
But they're still using the same.
Concept.
Concept.
Timing. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So the thing that I'm lost, right?
Mhm.
The guys here must got an issue that the timing system was mechanical.
Mhm.
But now, if someone set the world record at drag racing in the 1950s and 60s,
Yeah.
Do you-
Why still stand?
what do you tell that people that what they had Noah's Ark time? I mean, I don't know anymore.
But if nobody took the time off from that era and it still stands,
Okay.
It doesn't matter what.
Exactly.
Use a stopwatch at the start to
To
press
do that.
my either press
At that time
finish line.
it was there.
Yeah.
Man,
that's all
now,
there.
man, now just guys, just remember that he's my scenario, right?
Yeah.
Our group and race info group members, right? In
Here's the
20,
camera.
oh yeah, I'm looking
Take
here.
it for yours,
So,
yeah.
okay, so in 20 years, nah, when the kids that are now 10 is watching you guys, in 20 years they will be 30
Mm.
and racing.
Mm.
Now, won't they say your times of Reese's 8.4? I think,
Ze praat
I'm-
ook van ze
That's
praat ook
my
van
goal.
But
84.
but say 8-4, we speak it in
That's my
existence.
goal.
okay,
We
sorry.
speak it in existence.
He's just one ball away from 8.4. So yeah, that ball in,
Yeah.
That's just how I
What was it?
So, but then in 20 years, what is the guys that are now 10 gonna say to
Say the
Reese?
same thing.
They're gonna say the same
That's-
thing.
We evolve in time.
Yeah.
Like cars evolve through years, so does equipment. But just remember that you set the record at a certain time, and that record sticks
Yes.
because of that era. The quicker you go, that is your time.
Yes.
So,
100%.
so for me, it's like when you did it that time, we big ups. We do it in this time, big
Yes.
ups, brother.
Yes.
I don't say that because of being I call it yesteryear. It doesn't count, which is unfair.
Mm.
I personally think it's unfair.
100%.
I mean, your time. What was the time back then when you did that? When you got
On what? On my car?
no, it wasn't bike.
Okay, bike. On my 600 in 2000, I was running 11.2, 11.1.
And that is a stock bike.
That's like a bike with, well, the bike had a can on, and then the bike had a full exhaust.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was carbureted, but then you had a dynojet kit
Oh,
for
yeah,
there's
yeah.
needles.
Yeah,
But that's
change the jet in and all that. Put those and
something
what,
like that.
But that's a 600.
That was
It's
a
600
carburetor.
So in today's day, you're on the drag scene. So a 600, what is it? A 600 compared to that time? Something similar that he
I was
drove.
way faster.
That he's done drove.
Look, I still they run in what 10s now, low
Okay.
10s.
10 twos, 10 threes.
I mean, look at 11.2 and a 10.2 for what it is like. That's obviously fuel injection.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that is
It's
development.
it's basically 1 second. Eh?
Yeah,
Look,
but
if you can run 11, I would say today on Killarney in a carb, a 600, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because
Because
we have to ride that.
Ride that thing.
because technology, fuel injection makes life easier on the front of everything.
100%.
Said it. But now, for you as a rider, you need to same like a guy with carb and fuel injection. You know where the
Yeah.
limits of your car. You need to work it now as a rider. But I mean, big up to that for 600 with a carb. It's for me still 11. It's still there, and nobody can take it away from you because
Yeah.
you were there. You did it. The time was there.
Yes,
Cool.
Yes.
So after the 600, right? And for how long did you have it?
I had the 600.
Not long.
No, 5 years.
Okay, so
I had it 5 years, right? So in 2004, Suzuki brought out one fantastic 750. So they had a K2, K3 750, but when they brought out the K4, they got that thing right. It was a brilliant bike.
So what's the difference, both of you guys, between the 600 and the 750?
Stop,
So
Motorsport.
I still thought that the 600, you get 600 and 1,000, not 750.
Look, your 750 just makes a bit more power.
Yes,
That's the exact
and
same
that's it.
frame, same everything.
Alles.
Wow.
Only difference is point stroke like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So,
really
so you have
changes.
600, 750, and then you have 1,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the Suzuki, in the K series, nothing over 1,000 was the
Nah, 1,000
Sup-
was your top
super bike, like,
Yeah.
and like all
Then
the
it was Hayabusa. that
yes,
type of
about,
stuff,
yes,
yeah.
yes, and all the other big boys in there.
Yeah.
So you bought the 750 mods. Oh, but did you drag it without mods?
Always first.
Always.
Always.
We see that check it, the data.
Bring it stock standard.
You learn your bike, then you start adding
Yeah.
things.
Oh,
That's
especially
You
as a
get
bike.
a lot of guys like today.
They
that
cram
know
everywhere.
everything in a bike.
Then they don't know where.
They can't ride a bike.
Oh, that's silly.
Like us again, when you even Cut most likely can vouch for that. You'll start your bike standard and you do one thing, then you go back next event, then you do another thing, then you do another
You
thing.
gradually
Each
upgrade your
event you
bike.
do something.
Okay,
If your bike's going backwards,
you did something
you
wrong.
did something wrong.
Imagine
Then
doing
start
all
over and
that
go
stuff
again.
and not just going
Okay,
forward.
I just want to jump in between the two of you, right? The guys make the jumps too quickly. Man.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
Because you could have a cut day for anything.
Weather.
Weather,
Track temperature.
blah, 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 right? So if you come with a stock bike, I dragged a stock bike basically for maybe 4 events,
Yeah.
right? 4 drag events. That's within a year.
But then you will know your bike.
So now
Back
I
to back.
back
you
to
got enough
back.
seats. You got enough seat time.
right? So by the 4th one or the 5th one, I had a can on now.
Okay.
But the can makes noise.
Yeah.
Can
It's
do
gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just sounds like,
Yeah.
you know, obviously. Then you need to know what now, because your next thing is on a bike. What now? You're gonna go with a free flow air filter, and you're gonna go with an exhaust, full exhaust. Obviously, if you've got a full exhaust, you need to put it on a dyno to go see where the thing is running. Is it running rich? Is it running lean? Most time, if the exhaust system is working, it must run lean.
Yeah.
So that you can fuel it. If an exhaust runs the opposite way, then werk hy dan nie.
Crazy.
No?
That's crazy.
It must run lean. When you put an exhaust on, lean. So lean will be 15, 16. Because your
Correct.
perfect air fuel
4.9.
is
14.9.
no, 13 point something.
32 on the bike.
On a bike,
Okay.
13 something, 13.2.
But you get other guys that'll tune a bike where you're running it to a certain point where it's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow
You're
up.
just trying to make power now.
100%. Because then that's where you make the car lean. Lean makes
Yeah.
power. And
Which I don't
Yes.
believe.
And then,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think must
100%.
last you the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I always say, like, irrespective of car or bike, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be, if your tuner tunes it, you know, for
durability
and longevity.
Yeah.
It will last forever.
Yes.
But if you're going to tune it for power,
Yeah.
then the longevity of the
No.
of the engine
Yeah.
is not going to
No,
last.
laat ek gou daar jump net. Vir julle skurke, né? Julle loop gou om 'n blik.
102.
Nie bro, 102 is fine.
Nummer 12.
102,
Uh.
102 don't create power.
109.
102, 109,
109.
is it 109?
Just for cool.
Just for cool.
I don't make any more power than pump.
Okay.
But that's the thing is, the higher the octane, and correct me if I'm wrong, both of you guys, the higher the octane of the vehicle is, the more timing you can push. Because
Okay,
the later the way.
your technique, wait. So on the
No
bike,
regular, technically,
So-
no.
so-
Is it the same as a car or is it different?
Okay.
Okay.
So principle.
so okay,
It's
102.
technically just a compressor.
If you're gonna put 102 in, right? It don't create power.
No, I don't.
It's just a better. You actually just put it because
That atomizes.
it's just a better petrol, but it's not power.
Nah.
When you go MR12, it's an oxygenated petrol.
Yeah, you're gonna rebuild the motor.
Wag net so. Kijk hier, wait. If Julian supervised that, he's gonna moer
I
you.
asked Google so a few times.
How do you spell oxygenated? Ek weet jou moer you, bro. Julian. So this is the supervised solution. Oxygenated fuel. That fuel makes power, right?
Kat,
But it will destroy your motor.
where is your duck laying? I can't get to the username, but it says something performance.
What Missy? Cut.
Hurricane performance.
Oh, Hurricane. Dave.
Where is your duck laying?
My duck is lying on the M7.
The duck.
My duck. That if you lose your race, it's like,
Hij is bij je dakken.
yeah.
And your duck. I got you.
So I lost my duck on the M7 a couple of weeks ago.
And they also say that the MR12 is popo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, that thing is a. Before we go further, guys, I just want to say a big shout out to Under the Brain, Shamla Sambo, Ian Woods, Marco Abrams, Quentin Robertson, Lloyd Robertson, Lee Osman, Bradley van der Way, all watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bradley says, King, Kat, been running the forbidden fuel for a long time. Bradley, you and fuel. Oh,
Is that Bradley with the false ball? What? Honda?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
The Honda that's standing, you mean?
The Honda that's standing.
He always, when it comes to fuel and stuff, this guy, he's always in the comment section, always stirring the pot when it comes to the certain fuel.
Bradley should have remained a surfing dude.
A surfer.
A surfer dude, yeah.
Exa.
A surfer dude, yeah. Maar nie, hy wil ook krap op karre.
Again, one of the fastest golf and one of the fastest Hondas as well. So big up to you, Bradley. Big up to you. So with your modifications on your bike now, so what's the time of the bike for the 750 when it was standard?
That 750, the K4 was doing,
10.
I think 10.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't 10.6,
That's
10.7.
on power the guys today.
Say again, wait, say again.
That's on power the
Yeah,
guys
but the
today.
timing system.
Yeah, but this was you stopwatches most like that.
So very debate about the timing system,
so
James.
I'm gonna say, because that particular bike, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even have it 2 years
Okay.
because then the K6 came out.
Yeah.
When I bought that bike,
Yes.
it was K4 is 2004, K5 is 2005,
Okay.
K6, K8 is 2008. As far as Suzuki,
Okay.
as far as
Yes,
Suzuki,
okay.
right?
And because Suzuki basically K and L, like it's no series now, it's the M
Yes,
now.
it's much. They ran out of the K. They went to that.
Yes.
The L.
Now we're in now.
With
Oh,
M
it's a jump to
From
M.
2020, it's in.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't even know that.
Okay.
but that M look beautiful.
So it
It's
sounds
beautiful.
like KLM.
That's
Yeah.
the exact same bike as mine. It's just
Different
Yeah.
they
years.
change the colors.
They changed the
But now
colors.
they must
Yeah.
every 2
Yeah.
years
So
change colours.
so that K4 now, the quickest time ever I got that bike.
With modifications or
Look at that a pipe on.
nothing done to the engine
No.
or the surroundings.
I had a pipe on, had a filter, a full Yoshi pipe,
No
and-
PC3.
PC3.
Ah.
Yeah,
As a computer sounding bike.
that's the piggyback. Julian
Yeah.
fueled that bike. Superbike Solutions.
Really awesome.
He fueled that bike, and it ended up this time, and I did back it up, where it was kind of a 10.17.
Wow.
So it's high.
Yes.
So a lot of people out there, if they ran a 10.17 or a 10.18, they leave the last digit out.
Yeah.
Yes.
They will say they ran a 10.1.
Yes.
Now, when you talk to me,
Yes.
I need to know the next
The
digit.
other numbers as well.
Because a 10.11 or a 10.10 is a Morse difference between a 10.19 or a 10.18.
When it comes to drags and the timing, it's very, very important, especially for you guys, because as personal base,
Yes.
I'm going to take it for this. Now,
Yeah.
if he does a 841
Yeah.
and then 8408, whatever the case may be, there was improvement on the
So
bike.
I'm just saying, like, for
Yes.
Reese, Reese wants to do a 8.4, right? So if Reese runs a 8.5 flat, right? And he did everything and he ran a 8.5 flat, you will know now, for that day, no,
That would have.
God, I gave
Should
it everything.
Mm.
It didn't want to go below 8.5.
Like that bike on mine now. That bike does 8.5 off a trail. That's
Yeah.
back to where it should be.
Yeah.
But it just will not break out of the 8.56s, 8.57s. It just
Oh, is it still?
all
Oh, you're not running 8.5 twos
Not
and
this
threes.
no
It's a mids.
Oh,
But
shit.
remember, I got nothing done below 8 gasket.
Okay.
So if I do sub work, then you can make 3.5.
And for your bike, like we spoke of, is nothing is done to the sub-assembly of the bike. It's a standard
That's
bike.
stock as you
It's
buy it out the
1,000.
showroom.
I mean, only got head work and some cams, and then the piggyback system on the car.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of room improvement for the bike to go even quicker.
100%.
Also, on the same conversation that we had is also the more power you go, now you create more wheel spin on the car. For where your bike is now at the moment, it's in front of a brick wall, because you can launch this thing at 12,000
Look, I'm
RPM.
launching at 12,500.
I'm
That
making
bike's
a joke.
not going any quicker.
I'm making a joke at 12,000.
That's all it is going to be. I can launch it again, limiters, and do the exact same thing.
Wow.
That's how fine-tuned now that suspension.
Where it
everything
is at the
It's
moment now.
Everything just happy where it is.
Yeah.
So if you add maybe another 10 horsepower, now you're going to fall into another problem.
Another.
Yeah,
For
a
example,
wheel spin problem now again.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to start wheeling again. Now you
Yes.
must reset suspension, do this, do that.
More work.
Yeah.
I get you.
So
But
that's
very,
figuring
very
it
cool.
out.
So yeah, we have a gentleman that says, I think it's a guy from Performance. Did you know that the times
Yeah.
stand in the international? Oopsie, it moved quickly. Excuse me. Stands in the international market if you race at Killarney.
Yeah.
As the track doesn't meet standards.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll touch on that one. Kat, please talk the truth. Oh, yeah, I don't know what about that. Reese, die poem is what is that poem is Primus Mooring. I don't know what that is. Abbas, you asking a lot of the truth here. Okay, and then we also have I don't know, I can't get the names. Kat, tell them the truth. You have a turbo on the bike. Did you have a turbo? From DJ.
No. Okay, Kegisa. Just on a quick note for the guys out there, man, right? You know, you did ask something about my name,
Yes.
right? So my name is Sean.
Yes.
A lot of people don't
No,
know that, right? You say Sean,
Visual.
Sean.
Yeah.
You say cat.
Go with it.
Okay, right, that's bit humble. Then someone might say King Cat. You know, so you say, do you know cat? Then you know someone will say that's about King Cat. And then you will get someone King Legend Cat. So my name is Sean,
Yes.
but I got a nickname.
King Cat.
Yeah. So I've got another nickname.
Nog niet yours on fire.
So there's another nickname, Martin Hendricks, which is Swallows.
Yes.
Right? Martin Hendricks, the Swallow member. His family called me Garfield. The cat.
Yes.
Garfield. the
Okay.
cat. The
Got you.
cartoon
I got
cat,
it. Yes.
Garfield.
Yes.
So if anyone calls me Garfield, I will know it's the Hendrickser.
Oh, I see.
Because
Okay.
only Martin and his family,
Called you Garfield.
the Hendrickser, gave me this nickname Garfield. Instead of cat, they called me Garfield.
Because Garfield is a cat.
As a cat.
Yeah.
Then my third name,
Whoa.
my third name is Slappy.
Okay.
So Slappy, like if you slap gat.
Here we go.
Now back in the day, I always dressed slap gat.
Okay.
So another family gave me the name Slappy. So I got three names. Slappy, slap gat,
Yeah.
right? Garfield is the
and
cat. And then cat, no, not king,
Okay.
cat.
Okay.
Right. So now, racing as doing drags, with my 600
Yes.
for 5 years. Under 2 years with my 750, the K4.
Yeah.
Then 5 years with the K6.
Yes.
No, I had that one 5 years.
600, 750.
Also 750,
Okay.
right? And then in 2011, the current bike I got now
Yes.
is 16 years old.
Okay.
16.
And that is a
2011. That's a LO.
okay. Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
LO, right? No? So right,
Yes.
I
L1.
know you know that 2015 swallows. So I go there.
I know what
This-
happens at
This
rallies.
was before I started drag racing. So I used to go watch the drag racing and stuff like that. I watched Cat race, I watched Bianca race, I watched the bus race, all the old guys. Sharif Reynolds, all of them.
Yeah.
And I said, one day I actually want to do this.
A rally or
No,
biking?
just racing
Okay.
in general.
General,
Like
yeah.
what they do.
Yeah. He came to ask me, Sharif. When
They
he
know my dad longer than I'm.
I know he's dead 50 years.
Thank you. My man. Jy opwag is vir dit.
I know Lloyd, God damn it. From high school.
They want to know what's your real name.
Reese.
Reese Bradley. Oscar to show what watch he's wearing. See what
Oh.
about timing. As 'n groot watch en dit is
I
geel.
know. You know what I make it cut? Because cats always like us with the pictures. Man.
I didn't know that. Bradley, you obviously know about that. Andrew says, now I'm confused. Who is Kat? Now, we leave it at that. There's too many. We will need another episode to explain the whole name story as well. But there is noise. There is a noise on the mic. As cat even or the cat sleeping. We have a cat sleeping, literally a cat sleeping. Maybe is that if you guys can hear. Let me just move it quickly for you guys. Let's hear if that's better. Let us know if that is better. Who's that? Cat is lying. So with the L now, with the L series. So and that's your current bike.
That's my current bike, the L, which I've got 16 years.
Wow, that's the bike that's the longest now.
So I raced that bike for about, I'll tell you now, I raced that bike for about 6 to 7 years. I raced it. I then parked that bike. You know what's Reese? I parked that bike for almost 7
You still
years.
message me.
Wow.
I think you still message me.
Yeah.
Buddy, what must I do here before I start this bike? So let's do oil change and
Start.
sort
Take
it.
the fuel.
The bike stood there. If I
Wow.
say,
So why did the bike stand for them? Were
I-
you trying to
I-
take a
Sabbatical.
okay, no. I came home from a rally, and Bianca won me on a 600 that day.
Oh, I remember that
Yeah.
I was there still at the event.
Yeah, no?
who's Bianca?
It's a very fast lady.
That's a
Yeah.
okay.
The queen.
Okay.
Okay. She's my queen. No?
Okay.
I'm the king. She's the queen.
Okay.
So she won me on a 600. No?
And that's why you took the
And she'll
sabbatical.
give a
No.
lot of money back.
She'll give a lot of- yeah.
They
Okay.
can have big
Right.
bucks.
So it was not because I lost.
Yeah.
I came
Just to
home,
make you guys clear,
Yeah.
it's not because you lost.
Not because.
Yeah.
But we know that. But anyway, and there was just something of me and where my kid was.
Okay.
Of
So,
course,
it's,
that's
so it's a personal thing in your life.
And I looked at my kid and being still he could have been what 3-4 years old
Yeah.
or whatever, right? And I just like, you know what? I mean, I didn't go on a breakfast run.
Yes.
I'm talking about
No
I went
breaking.
fucking nowhere for 7
Wow.
years. I stopped dragging at Killarney at 50 because you needed the.
Yeah, that old health medical
They
story.
started with that.
So,
yeah.
because at 50, my birthday is July.
Yes.
So I was racing January, February, March. Then it was winter,
Yeah.
and I came September, and they
That was
told
you and Sharif must have
For-
clap.
for me, no, Sharif was a year younger than me.
So let's say
but like,
OGs.
what
OGs.
That's
but
why I think
The
he also
following one,
stopped.
right?
Yeah.
So they told me you need a full fitness, and I'm just like, look, I could have done,
But-
to hell.
Oh wait.
And my bike stood. And for 7 years, more or less, that bike stood.
Yeah.
It took me a year to fix the bike. Because the thermostat, the clutches,
Yeah.
the brake seats,
Anything that stands long
the
happens.
fuel pump had to be done at the thermostat seats. I couldn't believe I spent a hell of a lot of money just to get the bike. The battery still gave in also. But anyway,
Just because the bike was standing.
just because. So I ironed out on the 8th year, the 7th year,
If you need your machines compared to a car.
to a car.
Yeah.
Right? So the 8th year, I sorted it out. Then I was 59 when I came to Killarney because then the rules changed. You didn't need a fitness.
Okay.
So at 59, I did one event, maybe two, I can't remember.
Now, before that event, he still came to the workshop. Buddy, is there no old racing fuel? I say, yeah, you can have a can.
Old racing fuel. Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Generally, just randomly pop up at the shop.
But
Don't you have any old racing fuel? I said, no, you can have a can, yeah.
So now you must remember, it's at 7 years standing, the 8th year,
And you're going to go into the race now.
and I went straight the 8th year. After 8 years, not riding, nothing. I went to get my first thing that I'm riding the bike is to Killarney, right? That was, I think, the November.
You do feel the difference, when
Hey?
you don't have seat time. You do feel
Yo,
Even
But-
me, when I was working offshore for that
but-
2 months, 3 months,
Yes.
you feel a moosey difference.
but
It
let me
takes you a
tell you
long time.
something. Nah? I came home that event with a trophy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I came home with that event with a trophy, my bro. You know what I'm saying? So I then said to Reese and to everyone, I'm gonna make a comeback as a SASA card member at 60.
Mhm.
So last year,
Okay.
July 60.
Okay. That was
This year, I've paid for my whole license for the
The
year,
workshop, yeah.
for the membership.
So now we're going to
I'm racing
as a Sasa, as a
as a
Sasa.
SASA card member. SASA.
Uh,
My birthday's in July, I'll be 61.
kat kom pad toe DJ asseblief moenie nou nie moeilikheid maak nie man. Ons is 'n Sasa pryse wat ry.
SASA.
Moenie sê jy moet pad toe kom nie man. Are you done with the road?
No, I was on the N7 a couple of 2 weeks ago.
Guys, we don't condone street racing.
We don't condone it
We,
yet.
this was all the naughtiness. This is way back van hulle. Toe kat nog jong gewees het. So we did all the naughty stuff. So he's a grown man now. He does everything
As an
on the track.
autobie, man. As an
Oh,
autobie.
Buddy, wat Sasa track on the track, guys. Yes, the thing you put shout out to Buddy. Met him at MSA event going through scrutineering. Greeted him. Ook reach out to the first pump, etc. Geskrik. You the vinnige man. Groot sommer humble.
Yes.
Thank that for his.
Yes.
Put a cut. Meet him at the 6 a.m. call. Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
Morning run on the N7.
Yes.
Yeah, plus 60 years.
Yes.
Die man is soos 'n sprint seeker. Een ding he comes out to play sterk. Thank you, Jovan Samuel, for that comment. Really appreciate it. Obviously, these guys are legends in the game, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure not just them, most of the guys that's in the racing fraternity, being it being drags, racing, cars or motorbikes, these guys are so humble. You guys can go up to them anytime or whenever. Just don't go to them when they're busy on the bike. Dan gaat hulle jou niks tyd gee nie because
Yeah.
they need to fix
That
it.
happens often, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When
So-
you just focus in and
Yes.
someone want to talk to you.
Yeah. So guys, when they are busy, when you see them busy on the bike, leave them, los them. Hulle stress nou
You're
hard.
not actually being rude, but
Yeah, no, 100%. They're not being rude. They're just trying to figure out what the issue is
Yeah.
on the bike. Once that period is gone, they all good and going and yapping again. So go out there, give them the first pump and everything. You have to chat to them. Just pick their brains on anything, not just the bike guys, the drag guys as well. If you want to know any information of going further, going faster, just information. These are legends. They've got all the information. Who should have said, don't go pay your school fees.
I'm not saying that with the information.
Sorry, and then not. There we go. They will give it to you.
They will give it to you.
They will give it to you. You were saying, Kat?
Okay, so I just need to touch on something here.
Go
right?
for it.
I just need to touch on something. There's a lot of people, whether it's on RR or Race Info
Yeah.
or other groups, whatever. Guys, I will say it 1,000 times. The Reese can either agree or disagree, right? If you decide to go into this racing on the road, it comes with a certain name
Yeah.
on the road,
Yeah.
right? If you're doing circuit racing, it will come with a certain name to circuit racing around the track,
Correct.
Yeah.
right? If it comes to drag racing at Killarney, it comes with a name. If you're doing rallies, you're doing the kind of the all-round, like rallies,
Yeah.
drags, you're doing a bit on the road, you're doing a Killarney,
Yeah.
that's like a kind of an all-rounder. Now, for me, all the years, I've kind of been an all-rounder.
Okay.
Where Killarney, I really enjoy because it's a safe environment.
Yeah.
It is a safe environment. I mean, a lot of times people are either popping a wheel and they lose
And
control,
look, that's
or they slip,
that's the nature of the game.
or at the end of the brake line, a lot of times people at
Yeah.
the front washes
Look at
away.
us.
A bus,
Yeah.
yeah. Right? But focus if you are into racing and you want to create a name,
Mhm.
right? Nou, mense het 'n probleem. Die bikers hier, né? Die bikers hier.
Owens,
Luister mooi man, né? Julle het 'n probleem, né?
Yeah.
Met my naam. So now first of all, as mos cut.
Yeah.
Then it went to King Cut.
Yeah.
Some biker at Swallows started calling me King because I keep on winning.
Oh wait. And there's obviously the reason why you're called King is because you must have done something right at a certain
So
time.
that respect over the
Consistently.
years.
So
100%.
over the years,
Correct.
so it went from Cut just being, that's always been my
Yeah.
nickname. Then, hey, King Cut, because, you know, I went to a lot of rallies. I mean, that time Reese wasn't still part of Desert Wolf maybe, or maybe Eagle or Shark Rally and stuff. So there was a lot of rally places before social media.
Me and Kat
Yes.
even had an event one year where I gave him how much, a 4 bike cap
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yes.
Because he had
Competition.
no one to compete with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So me and this is how
Yeah.
not just for the gears.
So the years,
Oh, yeah.
I give you a 4 bike head start. Now that was, I think that was my second year of racing
yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
the
that.
Honda,
But that bike worked on any surface. That bike worked.
Yeah.
For some reason, we never ever did suspension. We knew bugger all about that.
I just did like
It just worked.
it worked, yeah. And we did that, like I said,
And I still gave Kat his outran Kat, but I
Yeah.
still gave him his trophy.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I just did it just for the gears.
Oh wait.
so I'm gonna sit here for Reese now. Kind of when like he said, he watched us race.
Yeah.
And when he had his Honda, he came to me and Sharif and he asked us at the time.
Because you guys were the knowledgeable people at
We
the
were
time.
yeah, you know.
And my dad knew them all the
And-
years. So
Yeah,
of course,
yes.
you
And-
earn respect for people.
100%, and obviously and that's the one thing that
And they were
guys,
never ever
No,
where they put me down.
Down,
Now,
yeah.
you
never.
can't talk to me type thing.
100%.
Never.
And that is the difference, you know. If I see it happen at certain, and I'm not going to mention where it is, but and that is how we're not growing the sport, irrespective if it's
They
been
try to belittle the new boy.
no exactly
Which
because
doesn't make
you've
sense to
been
me.
you've been in the scene for many years, so you that guy, well done to you. But as soon as someone comes up into the ranks and want to be part of something that you guys would say created and established,
Yeah.
it's almost like they feel like no, that you can't be with us. Why not?
100%.
What's the issue? And I'm looking, just speaking about that, I'm looking at the spinning in fraternity at the moment. It's such an awesome growing sport at the moment where we have youngsters
It's getting huge.
of ages of 8,
Yeah.
9, 10.
Huh?
You can just about see over the steering wheel. but
They can literally see, and I
pop in their
see Johnny Scaffers from Spin. These youngsters, 8 years old, hulle het letterlik blokke op die pedals sit for him to spin. It's
Yep.
insane. But the fact is that we're saying is that, you know, with them coming up the Radi and Tariq from the Dent Expert boys, they went up to Kuruman. These 2 youngsters, they call them baby drivers. These guys are insane. Sean February, we all know Sean February. His son Connor, distant 10 years old, he is going to Gas Motor Show in July to go spin.
Flippin' hell.
At 10 years old, guys. So what I'm saying is that, so if we see the potential in our youngsters in the scene, what you're doing, drag racing, encourage, don't push away, encourage the youngsters
Yeah.
to be part of what I would say, okay, King, but he generated to understand what it's all about and learn. Look, they will bring their own flavor towards it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we're stepping out of
Yeah.
the scene now,
yeah.
they bring a
Yes.
total new flavor towards the sport, being it whatever
Yeah,
genre
yeah,
of motorsport it
yes.
is. And we support that because we might say, hey, there's like just 10 years old. At my age, Kat's age, he will never be able to do that because that youngster's got no fear.
I know, but you know, again, also, like you look at it, for example, there's new boys that's faster than Kat today.
Yeah.
But yet you can't take Kat's experience away.
No. And that's the thing, you can't
They don't
do that. You can't.
Actually see the difference.
No. Yeah.
It is a big difference.
Yes.
No, there is. And the thing is also, you know, when you get to and I go to Killarney a lot, and when you see the familiar faces, it's liquid to see this.
Yeah.
And I'll be, hey, Opalesa.
Yeah.
Old guys like Bradley Van Roy.
Yeah.
Bradley. To see them there at the track, it's really cool because these are the guys that put a footprint in back in the day. And I'm just using drags as an example. But then you look at the new guys with the new cars and whatever. No, it's cool. But there's no common, I would say, I'm saying out loud, there's no common respect
100%.
for the older generation guys that
Yeah.
has been building, that's been in the sport for many years, because horses now are regarded as Ovalis.
Ja.
Ek is 'n ovalie.
Ja.
But you know what, no. So
just
when
joking,
you
guys.
at the last Gymkhana, for example, with
Yeah.
Gabe and
And-
Jody and Chantal,
And
son,
Carter
and
as
Carter,
well.
yeah. There was one boy next to us with a mini. was his name
Reese boy.
also. I was watching him. They had problems whole day with that mini. Yet they didn't give up
No,
trying
they
to
didn't.
make that thing run.
They didn't.
Every event or every session they had, they managed to make a car run,
Yes.
which I gave him big respect
Yeah.
for.
So it's also it's a new bowl for them, father
Yeah.
and son. It's his first year in the mini now. Obviously learning the car as
Yes.
well. And I spoke to them. They didn't drive one. They didn't drive two. Like, guys, what's happening? It's like, we're gonna load now. I'm like, load. Where are you going? You need
I
help. You
remember
need
you talking
assistance.
to them. I was still standing with them.
Yeah,
at the
you need
time.
assistance. Where can we help? Because like at the if you must push this car around the track, it'll be
So,
cool,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But I mean, coming back to Gabe Wenzel and to Carter, I mean, 8 and 7 years old ladies on pocket bikes?
Yeah,
On-
50cc two
On
strokes.
pocket bikes that we at the Racing for Change at Gymkhana, we laid a separate course out for these youngsters, and it's awesome to see these youngsters on bikes doing that. And I'm sure for you guys, when you started biking, you didn't have this opportunity.
Not at
Ja,
all.
bro.
So
I'll hunt on the field in my backyard to ride bikes.
So the cool part for what Racing for Change is doing is, and there's so much more coming still from Racing for Change side, is that the opportunities that we give these youngsters and a platform we give these youngsters to hone their skills. Look, they're not going to be Gymkhana for long or for
Yeah.
a very long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
They're going to go in different too. And Gabe said, no, I want to do what Uncle Reese do. You want
But
to
you
do
know,
drag
I don't
racing.
understand one. For example, look at Gymkhana. That is more dangerous than straight line speed
Yes.
on
Yes.
a bike.
Yeah.
What's
For
this?
Gymkhana.
Gymkhana.
Oh,
It's like a baby track
Yeah.
for small bikes. I can't understand. So I approached Kilani at
Yeah.
the start of the year when they wanted new rules and
Yes.
this and that and all that. I approached Kilani for the drag section and I asked, why can't we do a PV class
Yes.
where you let the kids run just a 60 foot?
Correct.
We can do it at lunchtime whenever.
Yeah.
Us as
Yeah.
the racers,
Yes.
we can personally go stand there, help the kids,
Yeah.
whatever on the line.
And that is
It's
cool.
not a problem.
Yeah.
But they ended up turning us down. So
Wow.
now you must wait till a kid is 16 years old before they start drag racing.
But now in that period of time, if you lose interest in the game because of I couldn't
So technically, in a way, you're also killing the sport.
yeah. So which means that only at 16 years old you'll be recognized to go on the
And
bike.
you're really
ride.
going to let your kid at 16 years old go down a full quarter mile on 1,000 or 600.
Exactly.
200.
So they have no experience of going down fast. So why they can't do it?
I would rather gradually grow
I
it
agree
into a
with you.
sport
I
than
agree.
allow
I
him full.
Agree.
You go.
No, 100%. And that's also part of we need to speak to the powers that be and to try to understand
Right.
from their side and let's meet in the halfway. At least give these youngsters
We
a
tried
time.
one event.
Yeah.
See if it works, for example.
Yes, exactly. Give us one and see what we can do to increase it. If there's a safety concern, speak to us. What is the safety concern that we need?
And we can address it.
And then we can, okay, cool, guys. We have X amount of PV classes riders.
Yeah.
We're going to need X, and X, whatever.
I said I can bring him a lot of kids.
Now,
For
can we...
example, most of the actual drag races that are drag racing bikes,
Yes, son.
most of their kids most likely want to
Yes.
do it.
And they're all there.
We will provide the bikes for it.
Yeah.
I told Uncle Phil and Kilani and
Yeah.
all the guys. I said, we'll personally build and supply the bikes. The kids maybe give 100 rand just for fuel.
Yeah.
And you ride it all day.
Yeah. But I think it's also with if there's any safety concerns or with anything, address it. As the bikers, good guys, like here, we know your kid, my kid want to drive. Let's come together collectively here. How can we make the safety aspect that is dangerous and make it work for these youngsters?
100%.
So let's work on it. Let it marinate. Let it marinate for now.
Yeah.
And if we can chat. We still have a long time to go with it. So maybe they change their mind and stuff and give the youngsters a chance to actually showcase their talents at this tender young age. Because I mean, look, Connor, people is going up to Gas Motor Show in Durban, and it's a phenomenal experience to go up there. Anyway, to go up there and hone your skill, and for all the time that you have been practicing and giving it back and showing people, look, yeah, I'm 8 years old, 10 years old, but this is what I can do. Heart and awesome experiences for him,
Yeah.
and for the sport itself, it will stand out like spinning immediately.
Imagine how good that kid's going to be by the time he's
Yeah.
the age of the other guys. That he's
I think in the age of 12, not even
He's
long,
killing it.
he's killing already.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
killing already. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically what we have with our youngsters. Obviously, to give them the platform for them, irrespective of what genre of motorsport it is, being it drag racing, circuit racing, oval racing. We need a platform. We need these youngsters to come out there. There's so much going wrong in the world at the time and in our land and our country. But the the best thing for them is to do sports and motorsport. Every single little kiddie out there, they've got display stations, they got XYZ cars, they got bikes, they got quads, whatever the case may be. They don't have a platform where they can practice, and we need to work on that to give them the space, because they are our next Reeses and Cuts out there, to give them that thing as well. Because we ended the occasion where we says, where the name became in. That's how you structure or make a name for yourself in the industry as well. And really, really cool. So is there other more questions? Can we talk about getting rid of the politics in racing? Here we go. That's one of the things we just talked about now. That is Hurricane Performance. That is exactly what it's all about.
Dane, who else?
Seminars, Tees and you. And that's basically what we do as well. What he was saying that is, I can't remember this guy's name, is to educate our youngsters also about. I mean, we when we started racing, and I think myself as is that you go to I'm gonna come to race. Okay, cool. There's a normal race. I had no idea. I get to the line. That's lucky.
Yeah.
What must I do with it? Now you must move forward, and then you must wait till it goes off, and then you must go. No, I have no experience about it.
Guys today that come and join the drags, for example, they have no idea what's happening online.
That's crazy. But so with that thing, I believe you are the motorbike drag representative.
I have no idea.
Okay, who that is?
The COC of Killarney for drag says he'll decide.
Okay, cool. Whatever it is. So can't we then, as a unit, is like, if you're a newbie, right? And this is what happens afterwards. When I was in the game for a long time, guys like Khatim, Haji, my brother, Riyad, Zimpi, there's a lot to mention as well. And then when the guys came, we were actually help them warm up on the line, get into stage, and explain to them, Hasana for, legs go.
Yeah.
So you can understand what it's doing. So when I started, it was like, maybe bro, that's a school, but now when you get there, you get a little bit of talk and basically information and help you on the line when you come to drag. I mean, you didn't have it, did you?
No.
Exactly. So with the drag stuff, like any draggers, we need to help the youngsters coming into the scene, expose them of being there and doing it proper. Because then you waste everybody's time. You don't need that time, your time as well.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing there. Dwayne Lee Hunt is watching. Carlos Erasmus. Mr. TikTok Breaks. What the? Is Mr. TikTok Breaks?
Zeker.
That's nog een nickname. That is Carlos G6R Erasmus that says TikTok Breaks.
Mr. TikTok Breaks. So look here, for Reese, I'm gonna take his hand here tonight.
Why?
So to this youngster man. Ek wil sy hand vat. Ek wil sy hand vat. Kyk mooi.
Hier kom dit nou.
Ek wil vir die youngster sê ek is baie proud van hom.
Ja.
Baie proud. I am extremely proud. You know what? This lady came from nowhere, and his spirit, his mind, everything to where he is today.
Yeah.
No? He made leaps and boundaries changes. You know what I'm saying? And again, for me, it would be an honor just to say, why my brother?
Away.
I don't have a problem, Maurice. I don't have a problem because you can't always win.
100%.
So for these guys, they expect maybe
You have to lose.
that he has to win all the time. I must win all the time. It doesn't work like that.
There's a saying that goes, you first need to taste defeat before you can win.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You know?
Right?
So in every sport, and that message goes in life as well.
Yeah. So a lot of haters for me, a lot of haters. Kyk mooi. Julle weet wie julle is. Ek gaan nie name mention, I must still not to mention. I must mention no names.
Okay.
No, so there's an N, no names. It's
Okay.
another N. That person will know who it is. No? So make a name for yourself.
Kat, can I get a shout out from who's this? Abbas Brenner. I shouted Abbas Brenner.
Hey, salam Abbas. So I can also say to Abbas, that bra is
When I started drag racing, I was scared of a bus.
Abbas.
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 He was the O to be.
Abbas was the gentleman that the very first episode we did at your place.
Yes.
Okay, got you.
Part of the race team.
Yes, that
So-
is
Yeah.
Intifada, yeah. No?
So when I started drag racing,
You were scared of him?
they were the
Okay.
The two
Back
brothers.
Okay.
Jackie and
Yes.
Yes,
The
yes.
one is Dalchi, the other one is a samosa. Ek weet nie wat die een is die Dalchi. Hulle moet my die een is 'n ronde Dalchi en ander is 'n samosa.
Ah, they both samosas.
As hulle altyd samosas maar die een is 'n baie vinnige samosa.
Okay.
So Abbas, big shout out. He's also one of my guys that comes to my aid when I do my charity run
Awesome.
end of the year.
Okay.
Whereby
What? Talk me about more about the charity run.
the charity run that I do in conjunction with 2-3 other people.
Yeah.
Is you where they will do their thing for the charity,
Yes.
the race info,
Yeah.
as food, parcels.
Here we go.
So I do it in memory of DJ Russell, the Love Muscle,
Yes.
of different nightclubs. He started the charity event, a Christmas run.
Okay.
And when I approached a bus to help, whether it's money or whether it's
Food or
meat
whatever. Yeah.
that bra told me, "Kat, ek sal sommer 'n hele pot acne maak met al die ingredients en ek bring dit op Kersfeesoggend na jou mense toe,
Awesome.
That's
So-
just how they are.
Yeah.
So that guys, he's got a very, very, very big heart.
The whole family.
The whole family, né? Ja, ek ken die aardappel trokke. Reg hier tot die mobiel. So Bas, shout out to you.
Okay.
Guys, remain humble in the sport, né? Don't let fame,
Yeah.
I got a good name. To some people, whatever they want to think, I've made a name for myself, whether it's cut, whether it's king cut. Because die mense nou het 'n probleem met hy jou.
The legend.
Die legend. Hulle het 'n problem.
It comes with the therapy.
So let's see
There we
there we go.
Me and this, that's what you spoke about, Reese, and giving me flowers. Reese, myself, and his dad, we worked on a shoot for movie called Guys a couple of years
I
ago.
think I was like 20 or 21 at the time.
What's that?
That's years ago.
That's
What?
no, but just
What?
we did a ad
Yeah.
as a movie called Guys for a international company on bikes. Reese had to look after the bikes, I think. Yeah, we
I
go.
was a mechanic.
So he was working and stuff like that. So me and his dad and Gary took us through at the moment at a time. Spoke. I think he just got into bikes at that time, and his dad told us this lightly. He was a very quiet to himself. Did nothing. He was just like you talked to him, was like shaking his head. There was no interaction with Reese. The day Reese got onto a bike, he says Reese changed. Where Reese is today, he says, is because for the love of the bikes that he has, that brought Reese out of his shell.
Okay.
So that comes from
Yeah.
his dad, Lloyd. And it was so amazing to see that I didn't know Reese prior to that time. I only know Reese as the guy was the kind of a
from
bike.
that day. Yeah.
Yes, I just know him from the influence, but I knew who he was, but I didn't know the history. And his dad told me, it's like, it just shows also, man, if you are in your life at a certain point, there is always something that can make you excel better. You just don't know it. You need to find that what you call that niche that you have.
Yeah.
For him, it was bikes, and he's still in the bikes. So big ups to you, Reese. King Cut, Reese, excuse me. We are way over time. I love it. Not an issue. Okay. Ooh,
Sorry.
Yeah, he gaat ons nou. Here we go.
Maybe next one can
Yeah.
we do another Legends?
100%, we
And
can
I'll
do.
bring some more guys.
Yes. So the reason why
A proper legend.
No, agreed. I want to do that. The thing is also that
I'll sit behind the camera.
the cool part is this, and this is what I want to do with the drag racing in the cars as well, is that we had with Ahmed. I wanna
Get Ollie now, please.
I will. Well,
I haven't seen him in
yes,
years.
he's been, and I want to get him and his wife also.
Yeah.
So with the drags is that yesteryear racing, right? Today's generation, I can put it to that, don't know what we went through. Also, self-caps tuned. We had no computers on our cars. We had the cams. We don't know.
Yeah.
Same with the bikings in this. Like we kind of know what happening, but as we said, as we come from the pet af, then we can also acknowledge making Nike as the and it's also liquor stories because as naughty stuff we did. This is basically and the cool part of that. Almal daai brasse wat we pad gewees het, wat moeilik gemaak het. They all went back to the track and they can finish their careers off in racing. And a perfect example is with the Ahmed Khatim. They still there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
since I started racing, they've been there.
they still there.
there.
They love what they do and they are legends in the game.
And it's what 11 years from you again.
Yes. So if you can be bring us that, and that will be obviously next month, same date, then we can do that and chat about yesterday and explain to the just experience of that era and this era now, because Reese is this era, Kat is that era. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to it.
There's no way you can compare me to Kat.
No, 100%. That what you do.
Even though we race each other today,
that's different. You can't compare.
compare.
You can't compare the two racing the two bikes. Even if you put you onto the exact same bikes, you can't compare the two gentlemen on the bike, because 100%. the generation is too big, and obviously Kat made from his time to will. And look
here, I'm turning 61, God willing, in a few months, right? But I'm still running 10 ones, 10 twos.
You're keeping up with the boys.
You know, I'm just saying, I'm not like I'm sitting there right at the back.
But the thing is, you are still in the game.
I'm
You're still competing.
In the game. And then my age where I am, if you are some of these guys.
I don't know you.
Who oud is your pa? Who oud is your pa? The dad might be either my age.
Dad's younger than you.
Oh, yeah.
And you're lucky to see him ride a bike once every 2 years.
Yes, crazy.
So I'm just saying, there are times that die ouens wat kon drag en hulle bekke is slim. You know, I said, how old is your dad?
Yeah.
Either the dad is basically
drag racing, not drag.
The drag, Hulle pa kan either my age be 61 or 59 or 58.
In that era.
But then I'm like, okay, so your dad, I'm older by a year or 2 or 3 than some of you guys that are racing now. My julle wil kom stroot praat. But I said, now, so how old is your dad? 58. So imagine your dad is next door to me.
Call me pa.
If your dad is a year or 2 or 3 older than me, but you are 20 years younger than me, but your dad is 2, 3 years older than me, then bring your dad.
Yes.
Race against your dad.
Yes.
No? And let your dad go on the N7 at 300 or 290 kilometers per hour between cars. Let's see if he's going to do it. He's going to tell you, verkoop jou motorbike van is die kak wat jy aanvang.
Hy's for sale now.
Verkoop hy motorbike.
But that's the thing, Catman, is that we've went through the trials, the eras, the stupid wat ons doen. But then we also at the point where we realized like stupid
nou hoor het mooi, né? Nou 2 weke gelede het ek op die N7 gery.
Ja.
At 4 o'clock.
The whole story.
Yeah, or 5 o'clock, right? It for me, I actually done it, but I brought my family to monitor to race on that road.
Okay.
Right?
For the safety aspect.
With this, with and it's between cars and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna say, as kind of as I enjoyed it, but the fear of what I'm doing at my age, and I'm knowing that my brother is a pensioner, and you like with the youngsters, and you going between cars, and I actually told DJ, look, man, you know what, my buddy, I brought my family. Those guys didn't bring their family. All of them that came there, their family is not there. My mochi, my lighty, my mochi's mother, my mochi's father came to watch an illegal thing, man. No? So I can just sit there and I told DJ, you know what? I don't have street credit. I've never said I had street credit. I done it a month ago where I did a call out and one or two guys came. And I came where the call out was bigger and hardly in my class was just 1,750. It raced me. And he won me. But just looking at that 5 o'clock racing on that N7, no? And I'm sitting here and I'm asking myself, what the fuck was that now? Because when I did it a month ago, I did it at 6:30 the morning. There was basically no traffic. That time of the morning compared to coming at 5 o'clock the evening. There's traffic.
Everyone's coming over
Everyone's coming over. So I said to DJ,
that's just stupid.
You know what, my buddy? I done it. Morning, I did one. I did the afternoon, what you guys organized. But that is not for me.
So, like I said earlier, is that when we were younger, we were fearless.
Young and dumb.
Reese doesn't want to race. He doesn't want to race on the road.
That stage of my life of catching on
nonsense. But the thing is also, we also started to realize this is not for me. I've got a family. I'm thinking about them now.
My family was there. I brought them to the devil scene.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. But I mean, that is it's something that we have to live with.
Yeah.
I won't say we're proud of it or whatever the case may be, and like street cred doesn't really matter. That doesn't concern me about that. But the thing is that you in the game as a biker and a drag racer for so many years, you know, the accolades that you've accomplished through the years, you know, big ups to you, my brother. Well done to you. You have the legend Chappie there, you have the King Cut them and say, nobody can take that away from you.
So just say it again. This no one can take just go back.
Nobody can take it away from you.
What can't they take away?
They can't take away the legend and they can't take King Cut away. Reese is laughing like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out here. Was chatting to Sean King Cut, legend, and Reese from Buddy's Motorcycles, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's show was brought to you by Buddy's Motorcycle. Really, really awesome. We have legends in the house as well. So thank you, God. Thank you for actually coming to the chat. The cool part is, you know, as Reese said, is that it's talking about the yesteryear, the old guys, the legends in the game, and we're giving them flowers because I don't think there is the platform isn't there to give these youngsters the flowers as well because they've been in because they paved a way for the up and coming guys. If it wasn't for them being where they are and what they're doing, the youngsters wouldn't have said, okay, but Reese is doing, King Cut is doing. So we would have lost that type. So we're giving the flowers, ladies and gentlemen, for what they do in the scene and the racing, whatever the case may be. The bikes from Buddy's side, he fixes his dyno, he tunes, he races. He's stuck on his 8.56, whatever it is, and he's gonna like catch it earlier. So 8.4, we're talking it in existence, so we will get there eventually. Guys, I want to say thank you very much to you, Kat, for the interview. Really, really awesome. There's so much more still that we want to extract from you, but we'll definitely try that again with Reese. And Reese, from your side, thank you, really, really appreciate your time and coming on board as a sponsor for More Than Just Motoring and accepting the challenges, but what we want to try to achieve also within the scene and as a business owner as well. Just to grow from both entities as well. Any last words from you? Okay,
so I'm going to do a quick shout out. I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Reese. A shout out goes to E.B. Abrams, my mentor. For me, was my mentor 30 plus years ago. So shout out to E.B. Abrams. Big respect, big ups. Big ups to Suleiman, that's always been part of my racing. Jongi, yeah.
His bike from me.
So shout out goes to Suleiman, legend. 100%. EB, legend. A big shout out goes to Achis Air Development, legendary status. And to Julian Superbike Solutions, my tuner.
Mine as well.
Reese as well. So yeah, big shout out goes to Julian from Superbike Solution. Thank you, Julian. Thank you for all the headaches I give you. And to all the guys that love me, hate me. Guys.
I love you. You still love them.
Thank you, guys. It was a brilliant hour and a half, I think.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes. So, guys, thank you.
Okay, cool. Reese, from you, any last words from you, Reese?
Just thanks once again, Nana, for having us. And thank you, Kat, for allowing us in your place. Seeing we had some issues today with electricity and stuff.
Short notice always.
When all else fails, come to the Legends Man Cave. Hollywood.
Guys, thank you so much for this evening. The conversation is really awesome. The chats and stuff. The chat will still continue on the pages, on my Daniel's page and the Racing for Change pages as well. Keep commenting. I will reply to each and everybody of you guys. Thank you very much for interacting with one of the legends, both legends in the game, Reese and King Kaki as well. Obviously, the guys are doing instrumental stuff in the sport, not being now or whatever the case may be. But they are still active. They're still doing what they do and they still love what they do. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to like and follow More Than Just Motoring. And obviously, if you guys have any issues with your motorbikes and stuff like that, give Reese a call on Buddy's Motorcycles. He will sort you out. And there's also a guy named Ari. Ari was supposed to meet him with Ari.
Apparently, he's moving house.
Apparently.
He lives closer to Kat than me.
Yeah. So, guys, from me, Anma Daniels, Reese, King Kat, I say, guys, thank you very much. Cheers, guys.
Oh.
Yes.